Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the WNBA just can't get out of their own way. Like Sophie Cunningham said last night, actually. They just always get in their own way. It's a reason why Sophie Cunningham is not liked. There's a reason why Sophie Cunningham is disliked. There's a reason why Caitlin Clark is disliked, even though she's not even speaking up. But she clearly, you can tell by her actions, Caitlin wants this league to be professional. Caitlin wants to carry this league to new heights, but they just continue to get in their own way. And if you don't want to hear from me, listen to Sophie Cunningham herself say it, okay? And here we go.
Percentages. Did you want to get invited to that?
I mean, I think it would have been fun, but I'm not surprised. I feel like the league always gets in the league's way. And I was gonna keep that post up. I'm like, you know what? Who cares? Like, I'm fine. I don't need to get into all of that.
Yeah,
the
but
people that they chose, they are elite level shooters. I think they're gonna have a lot.
Sophie's just being respectful and nice about it. But we all know damn well what the hell is going on. So if you deserve to be a 3-point contest, but like you said, the league always gets in the league's way. But man, we got Brie Lurick. If you guys don't know who Brie Lurick is, she's basically probably, I would say, the biggest photographer in the WNBA space at the moment. She takes the best pictures I've ever seen. Like, her pictures are perfectly contrasted. It's the hue is perfect, the saturation is perfect, the quality is insane, right? Like, she's been taking pictures for a very long time, and it's not just Caitlin Clark. As you can see, Asia Wilson, like, she took last year's All-Star game. She's been taking WNBA pictures for about 8 years plus. Shout out to Brie Lurick, man. And it's just malpractice all around. But you got Brie Lurick posting on her story saying, I didn't get a credential for the WNBA All-Star this year, with a sad face emoji. And here's my favorite capture from last year. So Brie, obviously, if you don't know why you wasn't picked, it's because you kind of uplift Caitlin Clark. I know you're fair about it. You uplift everyone else as well. But Brie, they don't like the way you uplift Caitlin Clark. They know Caitlin Clark just released shoes. They know Caitlin Clark will be rocking her new All-Star version, her All-Star shoes. I'm pretty sure Stephanie White made the call. I'm pretty sure someone in the front office made a call like, yo, Caitlin's rocking her All-Star ones. Yeah, we gonna try to shift the narrative as much as possible. Asia Wilson, let's shift some focus to her sneakers. Angel Reese, let's shift some focus to her sneakers. Kelsey Mitchell, let's shift some focus to her shoe. Yeah, let's get everybody else involved, and let's try to diminish Caitlin Clark as much as possible. I think that's what we were watching happen, because we know Brie Lurick and Caitlin Clark most likely have been talking. Caitlin probably told her, like, listen, I'm going to be rocking these shoes. I need you to get the best pictures, all the angles. I'm going to be here. Like that. It's just business at the end of the day. And there's no photographer in the space better than Brie Lurick, in my opinion, You got Mick. Shout out to Mick. Mick says likely proximity to the problematic CC. She should have implied that CC complaining to the refs would get someone murdered, like real unproblematic credentialed WNBA media. And unfortunately, this is true. If Brie Lurick was going against Caitlin Clark, she would not only have her credentials, but she would have VIP, right? It would be everything. It would be all inclusive. She would get breakfast soon as she come. The charcuterie, however you say it, will be right there. Like, this is crazy, man. But anyways, how could I forget? We are officially on the More Venom channel. If you are watching this, please hit the subscribe button right now. Get us to 1,000. Really would appreciate that. Oh, man. Sucks that we got to start this off with drama, but it is what it is, man. So, Brie Lurick in 2024 posted Caitlin Clark, the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double. Says, I got to capture it as well. Like, look at her, man. She's just always taking great pictures of Caitlin Clark. Like, these are professional pictures. Like, you would think there's an entire team behind her. Like, she's been following Caitlin Clark's career through Iowa. Always been supportive of Caitlin Clark. Been there for her. Riding for her, And she's not just like a Caitlin Clark stan. She's fair. She gives everybody love. She takes everybody's pictures. And obviously, she's a huge fan of Caitlin Clark's game, aren't we all? Right? But, the point remains that, hey, Brie Lurick is a huge fan of Caitlin Clark. There's nothing wrong with that. She takes great pictures of Caitlin Clark. There's nothing wrong with that. But the league sees a problem. Like, look at it. These are press conference pictures. My God, Caitlin looks way younger in these pictures as well. But these are press conference pictures. And she makes them look like crazy good, so clear. She's like, she takes Paige Becker's pictures. Like, let me show you guys this picture right here. Paige Becker, like, look at the detail on this. My goodness, like, got Paige Becker's entire eyeball, the pupil. She has everything, the quality, the color. Like, it's crazy, man. Every eyebrow hair, nothing is unaccounted for. Like, she's just always been a good photographer. And it just sucks, you know. And you gonna have some people that say, listen, Venom, there's no entitlement. She don't deserve. You're like, why does she deserve? I mean, can you point a bunch of photographers better than Brie Lurick? I can't. Her work is second to none, in my opinion. You know, obviously she's taking a bunch of huge pictures for Caitlin Clark. You look at her page, they probably looked at her page like, nah, you one of them Indiana Fever girlies, huh? Nah. Like, look at these pictures, man. Her work is sick. And the fact is that they didn't want to uplift the CC1s. That's the real message. I'm pretty sure it's a deeper message, but that's the that's the message that this is Caitlin Clark's face realizing that Brie Lurick isn't coming to the All-Star game. Like, man, I don't know why Caitlin. I mean, Caitlin, she's just such a professional. She's trying her hardest to uplift this league, but this league is so unprofessional. They're gonna get in their own way. Like, Caitlin, we want Caitlin Clark to be the face. Nah, WNBA don't want that. Fans, we want Caitlin Clark to lead this league to new heights. Nah, we don't want that. We're cool being exclusive in our exclusive echo chamber. You know, like, oh my goodness, like she's just always been taking great pictures. We got Lexi Hall. And she's been taking, like, look, let me show you guys. She's been taking pictures for well over 8 years. Look at this right here.
Sharing some of my earliest WNBA photos, followed by some of my favorite WNBA photos to celebrate 30 years of the WNBA and the WNBA returning to NBC and coming to Peacock for the first time. So this was 2018 WNBA All-Star, the first time I captured the league. I loved getting these moments. Some of the editing and photography is quite rough, but I remember being like, more people just need to see this and experience it, and they will get it. It was incredible. I got to photograph the Lynx and Nafisa Collier while I lived in Minneapolis for a little bit in 2019, 2020. And then had a full circle moment when Maya Moore's jersey retirement was in Minneapolis in 2024. And I got to photograph that moment with Caitlin Clark also watching in the stands with a lot of Caitlin Clark jerseys behind her, which is one of my favorite moments I've ever captured. And then moments like this with young girls holding up that girls know women's sports were never a long shot. These are some of my favorite moments. And then WNBA All-Star in 2025, which I'm biased, but I think it's one of the most epic ones. It was so fun to capture these girls and their personalities all weekend, and just seeing the growth from 2018 to this year was incredible. And then I got to photograph my first WNBA playoffs, which I was so excited about here in Indianapolis for the Fever, and I am hoping that my next bucket list check is photographing a WNBA Finals.
Shout out to Brie Lurick.
I love being part of this league's journey, and I am so excited to be following the WNBA this season on NBC and Peacock.
Ah, this sucks that they did this to Brie Lurick, man. Genuinely, like, she deserves to be there. She earned to be there. She's not just a new supporter coming in. She's been a WNBA supporter. She's been around the women's space. She's definitely well known in this space as well. It just sucks that the WNBA said, nah, we're not gonna invite you this year, especially because we know who just drops shoes, who's gonna be taking all the attention already, and we don't need anything added to that. We want equality, and the message is we're trying to blitz Caitlin Clark. We want to come so we can have a talk with her. Whatever the hell's gonna happen. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. This is the More Venom channel. Please make sure you like, hype, and subscribe this video. Get it out there that this will be the channel that we talk about all the extra content on, etc., etc. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we out here. Peace out.